Drea, welcome to Madre Verde, Oregon. Today we are gonna make a French dessert. It's called Clafoutis, I think.
Clafoutis, exactly.
We have a Frenchman, so hopefully you will watch this and click subscribe and stay tuned for a delicious dessert. Hi! So we are gonna make some clafoutis, and I'm just gonna say it the way I say it. I'm terrible at accents, not gonna try to do anything other than what it is.
Clafoutis.
I have made this now like 5 or 6 times. I've kind of clafoutied everyone out in this house, and I've tried multiple variations because sometimes they're too eggy and other times they're too light. And I think I found a recipe that it just is a beautiful combination. It's just a really neat little trick to have, and I feel like it's kind of a cross between like a Dutch baby and like, I don't know, something swankier. But you'll see, it's like, it's a clafoutis.
What's
it's a little bit, it's a little
baby?
swankier. So, true to what I just said, I actually had raspberries because my favorite version of this is with raspberries, but my raspberries were going off. I salvaged the raspberries I could. I have strawberries and I have some blueberries that I have washed. Will you get a lemon? Because I'm gonna wanna do lemon rind. So I've preheated the oven to 375. And I took a dish, I have a cast iron with enamel, but you can use a regular cast iron skillet, and I just buttered it well. Nothing high-tech or fancy. I literally took a stick of butter, went around there. And then I like to sprinkle a little bit of sugar underneath and around. That's it. You're gonna love this. It's like so easy. So you do want to start with your dry and wet ingredients separate. But for dry ingredients, I'm going to put a cup of flour, whatever flour you have, white, bread, whatever. Cup of flour, I'm putting a ½ teaspoon of baking powder, and that's kind of what makes it a little lighter. And then I'm going to do a cup of sugar, and I am just gonna mix those together. And I am gonna put a ½ teaspoon to a teaspoon of salt. I just think salt is kind of an enhancement. It always is adding a little flavor. And then in this one, we're gonna do the wet ingredients. So I am putting where's my other milk? Where did the other milk go?
Oh, I put it in that one.
But this one's only a cup. I need a cup and a quarter.
I had it in both ends.
This is like the most mysterious milk thing. We've tried this like 3 times. So can I get another, or give me the cream. This is improvising because our milk is in the outside fridge and neither of us really want to go back out there. There you go. You want your liquid to be a cup and a quarter. It's probably going to be really good now, but we're putting...
A great clafoutis is better.
So put a cup and a quarter of milk. I am going to put a ½ teaspoon. Can you find any lemons? Or a little more of vanilla. And then I'm putting 3 eggs. And I'm going to give you a pause so you can screenshot the recipe and save it to cook. We're back, and hopefully you got that screenshot. I have 3 eggs, so I'm just adding that to my wet ingredients. My French friend, he was laughing because the first time I made it, it took me like, I don't know, like 35 minutes. And he's like, Andrea, you are like way overcomplicating it. The whole point is that you just throw a little of this together and a little of this and you bake it and it's done. And I was trying to make it way technical, but I think I've gotten it down now where it's more like a 20-minute effort. I'm going to add the liquid to my dry. I like acidity with it, and so when I have lemon, I like to zest a lemon. And ironically, for some reason, we don't have a lemon in the moment. That's like my raspberries rotted and I have no lemon. So what we're gonna do is improvise, and I do, because I'm a nerd, have on hand lemon peel, granulated, which is a great thing to have because you can add it to a lot of stuff when you don't have lemon. And it just has kind of that bitter, more bitter flavors. But I'm just gonna add that right into the batter. And if I had a lemon, I would zest probably about a half a lemon because I really think it gets gorgeous when it cooks. You know, if you're doing this for a special occasion, you can kind of arrange your fruit like beautifully, but I'm doing this for us, and so I'm not gonna stress out about it. If you want to do this really beautifully, you can pour the batter in first, and then you can place kind of each piece of your fruit. And as it bakes, it's just kind of visually lovely. But I'm doing this fast and furious. I'm gonna take the batter and I'm literally pouring it in and around. So all that fruit will just kind of start to float in there. I have the oven to 375. You're gonna cook it longer than you expect. About 25 to 30 minutes, but you really want it to be golden. So sometimes I do 30 minutes, and then when I take it out, if that top is not actually golden brown, I go ahead and put it under a broiler to really get brown. But we're just gonna put it in the oven, and then I'll show you when it's done. So I thought it would be really interesting to do a little tidbit or fun food fact on Clafoutis. All my resources are from Google, and so I'm gonna ask a real French,
what about me? Yeah.
a real French person, a real Frenchman, if it's true.
Yeah.
So first of all, Clafoutis, how do you say it in French?
Clafoutis. I will not look at Wikipedia. It's, you know, because it's not a true thing. But
So can you say Clafoutis angry?
Clafoutis.
What if you were in love with Clafoutis?
Ooh.
Clafoutis.
See, why does everything in French sound good? Like, what does it translate to? Is it like a pancake?
That's a good point. I have no idea.
Because it sounds like romantic. Let's look at it.
Sweetheart, I know it's our anniversary, so I made you Clafoutis.
Clafoutis. Okay, it's from the region in France called Limousin.
The Limousin. Yeah,
Limousin.
that's right.
I did not do that horribly.
That was amazing.
Because usually it's really bad. Traditionally, it is made with black cherries. I guess that region is known for cherries. Do you know this?
I know that they are very well known for making great barrels, the wood from the forest.
He's a winemaker. Gastronomically speaking, how do you say it? Limousin is known for cattle, cognac barrels, and the dessert of Clafoutis.
So, okay.
Do you believe this? I love it. He's like skeptical.
Well, no, but I'm trying to figure out how he came up north,
North.
you know.
That's what he says to
Because
me all the time.
I'm north
No.
of Limousin, you know, like maybe 2 hours north of, you know, the Limousin. So it was for me a very traditional dish that my mother was doing with the strawberry and raspberry that we were growing on the farm. So I always thought it was a local dish. It might have been stolen by the Limousin.
He thinks they stole it. It's interesting. So Wikipedia says that it was traditionally there, made from cherries, and then traveled throughout France, and then people started using different fruits, which makes sense. I guess how do you say this? L'Académie Française, the French Academy?
Oui, l'Académie Française.
They categorized the Clafoutis as a fruit flan, and the Limousins were outraged, and the Academy acquiesced and altered their lexical faux pas to call it a cake with fruit, is what Clafoutis translates to. There we go. We just solved our own question. Once it's done, we'll serve it, and you serve it lukewarm. You like it cold.
Yeah, I like it very cold actually. I prefer it cold. I think the acidity shows better, you know.
When it's cold.
Yeah, especially with the
Sweeter fruits.
yeah, raspberries. Yeah.
I like it lukewarm. You serve it though with powdered sugar, correct?
No?
Except for you
no,
don't like
I don't
it with
think
powdered
so.
sugar.
I mean, like, I like it without.
I like it with powdered sugar. You're gonna.
I wanted to say that the beauty of the clafoutis, it can be made by adults and children, and then you can custom the custard as you wish. So it's kind of like an easy
like
dish to
barbecue.
modify. Yeah, it's
Like,
easy.
some people in Texas would not say that people in South Carolina know how to make barbecue, and the same with people in Kansas City wouldn't say that people in
North Carolina know how to make barbecue. Like I almost feel like it's a regional. And very, like you said, customizable custard.
But and easy to make, last minute.
Custard.
I wonder if you like what your mom did.
Yes.
Or not like what your mom did, and have like certain ways your mom made it. Yeah.
I will say not always, because we're talking about dessert, not fish. Yeah, but she made some terrible fish. And I love fish actually. Yeah.
Do you like it for dessert or breakfast?
Well, traditionally we were eating it as dessert, but personally I like it as breakfast.
I'll just say I like it as breakfast too. It's probably the one thing that we agree on. You guys don't have to be like silent.
You are the director, yeah.
Yes.
We don't want to mess up.
I have that on film.
Stanley Kubrick.
Does it look?
It looks okay. There is a lot of fruit this time. Huh?
Not enough fruit.
Okay, last time there was not enough fruit, and then I was told just use whatever fruit you have, and so this time I just use whatever fruit I have. But I agree.
This
I think
is
that's
really
I think it's a
good.
little fruit heavy. What about the texture?
No, I think the texture is great. No, frankly, I think the texture is like it's a bit too sugary in my taste. Yeah, I think it's very sugary.
I can't tell because I'm like covered it with sugar. I don't know if I'm gonna actually include you in this part.
You're asking me to do my critic.
I know the critique, but he's like
Okay, traditionally I would not have do a blend of fruit.
He didn't say bland, he said blend.
blend.
Yeah.
But in the real world,
blend.
I did this rather than I'm buying ingredients for a clafoutis.
Blend.
I have a bunch of fruit that's about to go south because I overbought fruit.
No, I think it's supposed to taste like that. It's great. I'm liking the fruitiness and the blend of fruits actually, goes very well.
It's very critical.
He is not negative.
And he doesn't like sweet things, so if you like sweet things, you'll like this.
He is critical.
How is the acidity? Is it there at all?
I haven't had a
It's very
clafoutis that I haven't liked yet.
No, it's very good. No, I think this one is certainly your best.
It's on
Thank you.
tape.
It's on table.
I can't hold it anymore.
Okay, you can stay in the video.
No, I have less sugar. I wonder if it was not like a little patch of sugar that I got.
Oh,
You did
so,
sprinkle.
Jean-Michel, what do you think about it? What do you think about the clafoutis?
It's a traditional clafoutis. I think maybe not from Limousin, but very close to it.
Very close. Is it good?
No, it's good. It's very good. Yeah.
Mine's almost gone.
I don't think it needed the extra sugar on top. That's why I didn't use it. But
I think it's great, and I like it with all the sugar.
Where was Def Leppard from?
Oh my god. I have no idea.
Well, didn't they have that song?
Don't do it. Just go.
Come on. I know Mutt Lang. Mutt Lang was the producer.
I need to just know when you're asking me questions to
But
not
were they from England?
ask you additional. I don't know. Australian?
I don't know.
English? New Zealand?
like if there was less fruit, it will probably not that as good. If it was less food, because the thing is like the custard.
We've come full circle. We've
The
come full
custard-
circle. Do you see this? Like now he likes all the fruit.
No,
Like-
the custard is thick in this,
It's dense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dense. I think when I do it, it's a little bit lighter. So in your case, I think having more fruit was the right choice.
That's it. Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll
this
take
is
it,
like,
Jean-Michel.
I think this is the recipe.
I'll take
'cause
it
it's
as a
such
thank you.
Amalgamy of different,
Yeah.
I will say this, he eats everything. When he comes over, he eats it all. He actually goes back for more. So see, he has all these opinions, but he eats it all. Whatever. I hope that you make it, and I hope that you enjoy
Yes,
it. And if you
please
do make
do.
it, comment and let us know how it is.
She's a good chef.
Cheers.
Oui.
Bye-bye.